On the stage, the very funny Rick Larkin.
All right, let's keep it going for you guys being here on a Wednesday night. Keep that going. It's 90 degrees. You guys decided on comedy. I'm a fan of that. Good choice. My name is Rick Larkin, and I come from Everett. That's the appropriate response to that. I saw someone over here clutch their purse. Like, yeah, that's the appropriate response. Everett's an interesting area. They have a sign that says, "Welcome to beautiful Everett," and they're liars. Don't believe it. Don't venture north, trust me. It's the type of town where instead of playing Pokemon Go, we play Tweaker Go. Because everywhere I go, there's a tweaker around the corner. Now, don't worry about Pikachu, I get a naked butt cheek or two. You don't need coffee in the morning when that happens. That is a wake-up call. I was driving down here excited to be in Seattle performing for you guys. And I got extra excited when I got to 45th Street exit and I pulled over and I realized that REI was having their sidewalk sale. I was like, oh, I guess I'm like used merch for cheap, right? And I pulled over and I realized it was just a guy's tent under the bridge. I got the yard barked at to get out of there. I was like, ooh, it gave me Everett vibes for sure. Just that one area. Everything else, beautiful. So I was going to tell you guys a little bit about myself. I relate with Everett a lot because I come from humble beginnings. You know what that's code for, right? Broke AF. If you see that on like a dating profile, keep swiping. That's not a winner it's a cute way to say you're broke. And I grew up poor. And I didn't grow up cockroach or projects poor. I grew up suburban poor, which means I had a house, but I had twice as many people as there were bedrooms for that house, right? Like, I call it KFC poor, Kmart, food stamps, Costco envy. That's how I grew up. Having a Costco card today just gives me a feeling of pride. I don't even shop there, I just keep it in my wallet because I can afford it now. I'm like, yeah, I made it. I have a Costco card. You can return anything, anytime. Yes, that's what privilege is about, right? No pizza roll, I was always jealous of the neighbors because they'd have these like bagel. Anybody have bagel pizzas before? And they always had it, and someone's laughing. You know what I'm talking about. I wanted that. The only thing in bulk we had in my house were government peanut butter, not cheese, peanut butter. If anybody's had government peanut butter, and powdered milk. And if you've had powdered milk, you'd rather snort it than mix it with water. Legitimately, that stuff is disgusting. And Kmart, my mom was a single mom and she did the best to raise me and I appreciate it. And I'm a dad now, so I understand the struggle. But she would only take us to Kmart one time a year. And for all the young kids out there, Kmart's like if you took the dollar store and the Walmart and they had a birth defect child. That's what Kmart was like. And we were Kmart poor and we could go once a year and get everything we wanted. And I thought, it was like, I won that Toys R Us ad of like being able to get everything you wanted. I filled the cart and I was like super excited. We're starting to walk down. She goes, honey, no, push the cart that way. Someone knows where I'm going, right? I was Kmart layaway poor. I wasn't just Kmart poor. There was a reason why there was a no when I asked for an icy, a $1.08 icy with $500 of stuff in there, right? Like, no. And the problem with the layaway is you gotta pay that stuff off, otherwise you don't get it. And when you do get it, it may not be the right stuff anymore. So that's why I ended up quitting high school. I showed up in outdated MC Hammer pants and a JoJo Siwa t-shirt that belonged to my sister. Woo! And I gotta be honest, I don't wanna lie to you guys, I didn't quit high school, they fired me, so I guess I kind of pulled a Will Smith, kind of like how he quit the academy, right? Yeah, that's some real stuff. Now, my mom, busted her butt, and I learned a lot from her. And one thing I learned is just to be an attentive parent. And I have a son, and anytime we go somewhere, kids, if you don't have them, they'll ask you stupid questions. And I'm supposed to say they don't ask stupid questions, but sometimes they're very stupid questions. And I respond to him quite often with, does a bear shit in the woods? And I'm like, oh, okay, I know the answer is yes. So he did this thing to me the other day, and we were in the mountains on a road trip, and he said, I gotta use the bathroom. and it was dark, we're in the mountains. I said, okay, bud, you're good, we're gonna go to the gas station. He goes, but what if they're not open? I said, it's a gas station, you gotta trust your dad. I know what I'm talking about, right? So we get to the gas station, we park, we're walking up, and it's closed. My 9-year-old looks at me and he goes, Dad, what are we gonna do? I said, well, it's about time, you're that age, follow me around back, we'll take care of it. And he hesitates. I say, bro, just think of it as recycling, it's okay. And he's like, okay. So we walk around the back, and we go into the bathroom, and I look over my shoulder, and this boy is shitting in the bushes. I was like, we went from recycling to farming, we got the fertilizer all over the place, right? So I get back in the car, we're driving, and he goes, Dad, did I do a good job? And I said, does a bear shit in the woods? And this boy looks at me and goes, no, but I do. And I was like, all right, he's going to be a comic coming up. Thank you guys so much for your time. My name is Rick Larkin, Rick Larkin Comedy on Instagram. Let's give it up for the next comics coming up.
Keep it going for Rick Larkin, everyone.